Hey everybody, what's going on? This is your boy Pablo, aka the Pod Boss. And before you get into this video, I need you to like, comment, subscribe, share, do all that good stuff. And yeah, man, the next 100th person to subscribe to the YouTube channel, giving out a gift. We do this every time, man. So every 100, 200, 300, 400, whatever number ends with 100, we're giving out gifts, man. So like, comment, subscribe, share with a friend, blow up the channel, man. Get us big, man. So we love y'all. Thank y'all for all the support. Thank you all for the love, everything, man. Keep liking, keep sharing, keep subscribing, and tell a friend, man. We out, man. SMG or SMD. Hands ashy. I can't record with ashy hands.
They don't get to see you. It's a mind thing?
Yeah.
I got
for
you.
me, yeah.
Stay ready so you ain't gotta get.
I think if I can have my little puffball on my head, your hands can be ashy. They can see me.
So when we do the SMG documentary, you got to say that like he couldn't be ashy.
Right, I got you should.
Yeah, I've been talking about this documentary since the day I started SMG. I was like, yo, I'm gonna have a documentary.
We definitely got to be in a lot. Don't we have less than like 4 or 5 clips? We need to be in, you know how they did like the Rough Riders?
Yeah.
We need to be the people that sit down and be like, yeah, because we had so many headaches from coming to the studio.
Definitely.
Blah, blah, blah. Don't do us dirty.
Yeah. I already know what y'all gonna say. It was cold in the motherfucker in there.
I ain't gonna lie. But that's why I always be like, make sure I got me some nice, you know.
Hey everybody, what's going on? This is your boy Pablo, aka commentator grandson, aka the Bearded Wonder, aka Suge for all intents and purposes. And we are back with another panel. And as you can see, we got 2 of your favorites over there. We got Miss Tina. Say hi to me with her Ed Reed jersey on.
Yes.
She lucky that's the
Don't
only.
play.
She lucky that's the only Raven I appreciate.
I'm so mad I couldn't find the Reebok one. And I couldn't find it. And, well, I did find it, but I wasn't spending $1,000 on a Reebok jersey. But
yeah, she's lucky. Ed Reed's like my
he's my favorite Ravens player.
That's my
he's
favorite.
He's my football player.
Yeah,
honestly, don't play with him.
He's close. He's like he's probably top 5 for me. He's probably top 5 for me.
You know, I haven't seen as much football as you have.
Yeah, you know
that's
what? That's here we go. That's what we're doing today. All right. And next to her, we have Sir. Introduce yourself, because you have like everything going on right now.
It's very.
Yeah.
I like it.
How you doing? I am Tyronn Motley. Ty kills him if you're looking for music. And if you really know, you got to say the whole name every time. It's Ty Easy Fo Sheezy up in this Peasy, Luigi, and Mario coming through your stereo. And yes, you have to say that part as well when you say my name. No, I'm just bullshitting. I'm feeling good. What's up?
Yo came in here with his breakdancing name. That was crazy.
Cheesy. So we had
I thought Planet Rock. Yeah.
Some background music.
Like Planet Rock gotta be playing with that going. That was crazy.
Make sure you put some
I
background
literally
music.
say that to every child that go, what's your name? I give them that. And I said, I have to say that on camera one day.
Yeah, that'll work.
You got it.
I like it. I like it. So for those who haven't watched before, I don't know why you guys are missing out on a lot. We sit here, we talk about 3 topics for the culture. Not specifically for the culture, but for the culture. And yeah, we have good conversations. Grown up conversations, nothing ratchet until Tina starts talking. But
y'all have to relax on me.
That was a little more football than me.
Ratchet music.
Exactly. Old Sexy Red fan has.
Listen, I don't want to be like her, but it's catchy. I like the music.
All right, boom. Here we go. Speaking of Sexy Red, there was a podcast that said men only had issues with women twerking when they started speaking.
What?
Meaning, when they was in the club, they was in the the strip clubs, everybody was fine. But soon they took that and brought it to music. Now men have issues with the twerking and the shaking of the buttocks. How do y'all feel about that?
You want to go first? Or
I just...
Honestly...
Stupid.
Yeah, I'm about to say, that's the face you got right there.
what I think it is, I honestly feel like asses are like Jordans. It's like when you first see it, it's like, oh man, nice. But when everybody can buy them and you see it everywhere, it stops being exciting. So the more twerk music we got, the more twerkers we got, the more BBLs popped off. Asses are like Jordans. It's not special anymore, so it's hard to be excited to see this for the 1 millionth time.
Okay. Go ahead.
I don't know how to. I mean, I don't really think it's that big of a deal. I just feel like if that's something that you don't like, then you just don't like it. And then if it's something that you do like, then you like it. A lot of guys want to be, I don't even know how to describe it. It's these podcasters that fucked a lot of these men heads up. But a lot of them have so much negative to say about females like that, when all along they are the main ones. That's the type of females that they want. So if you don't like it, you don't like it, and if you do, you do. I don't really see why they make stuff such a big of a deal. But you can say so much stuff about the twerking and stuff like that, but we glorify gangster rap music.
We do.
We love it. We love shooting up a nigga and robbing the kids and beating the wife. And don't get me, and I mean, granted, I love DMX, and you know.
Yeah, we know.
You know.
We know.
So you know, you listen to DMX. And you hear how his stories is when he rap. I'm singing every lyric. Like, I like it. But you gotta separate the two. You know what I'm saying? So, y'all, these niggas so worried about these females and the twerking and the ass. If you don't like it, as soon as it come up on your phone, swipe it. You don't have to see it. So why you care so much?
Oh, I think that's where the issue comes in.
Go ahead.
It's easy for somebody to say, and that's, we're going back to the podcast, you said, like, messing people's heads up. I think we have taught this generation and pretty much reimagining the generations prior that everything's black and white. To say that if you like it, you stay there and you watch it. And if you don't, then you scroll past it. But the reason I said asses is like Jordans, niggas love Jordans. It just stops being special after a while. So it's not really a thing of them disliking it. It's a thing of, well, what's a fat ass if everybody got one? What's a nice twerk if everybody's doing it?
But when it comes to that, who made that popular? Like, why the twerking and the BBLs and stuff is popular? Who made it popular? Males.
Misconception.
It was men. It's definitely men. A lot of men made it popular. A lot of men was happy to see.
Yeah.
We didn't glorify Nicki for her big. We didn't glorify Nicki for her big. We didn't glorify Nicki for her big butt. We didn't glorify Kim Kardashian for her big butt. Females wise, I'm not saying when look. I'm the type of female. If a female walk past me, she got a fat ass. I am looking.
That's right.
Don't fucking touch me though. Shit is disgusting. Like, ew. But if you got a nice body, I'm gonna look. I can appreciate a female with a nice body. There's nothing wrong with that. But the internet made Kim Kardashian butt huge and Nicki Minaj butt huge. But it was the men that was gravitating to it. We liked the Nicki for her actual music when she first came out, and then as soon as her ass was the topic of discussion because of men, that was like, I'm tired of seeing it. But y'all the ones who made it popular.
But watch this.
Go ahead.
Remember, asses are like Jordans.
Yeah.
Jennifer Lopez, everybody was talking about her. Beyonce,
her ass not even that big.
It's not.
It's not.
But everybody was talking about her.
Yeah.
And then there was Nicki Minaj, and we're talking about her. And there was Kim Kardashian, we're talking about her. But we're talking about, these are 4, 5, 6, 10 women.
Yeah.
Now, this goes back to what made it special was Nicki Minaj booty, not every single woman I walk past booty. And then if you ask a man, do he prefer natural or BBL, they say natural, and then women go and get BBLs and say this is what you asked for.
Because I think every time someone asks about natural, which one you like, natural or... You know,
I just want to be
blah, blah,
soft.
blah.
I don't care what it is. Let's be soft.
I get why a lot of females say BBLs because a lot of men say, natural, but the stuff that they look at, the stuff they compliment, the stuff that they gravitate to is not the natural look. Even when it comes to like us as black women, y'all say y'all like us in our natural state hair, but y'all know maybe 80% of us have C hair like how mine is. When y'all be thinking of natural hair, y'all thinking the curly, nice flowing hair, and I don't see nothing wrong with either one. I think you should like what you like.
I'm about to say, you about to get everybody canceled.
I don't care. I don't think there's nothing wrong with it. I feel like I know my hair crazy right now, and I feel like if this is not attracted to you as a male, that's perfectly fine. I don't give a fuck. You're not supposed to like what you like. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of men like say natural stuff, but when they look at certain females, they don't go after the natural look. That's from what I be seeing as a female.
So
I'm not
I could
saying
address that too.
I'm not saying that it's not right. I'm not
Right.
saying it's wrong. I think you should like whatever you want. If you want, I'm not that female that care if you like the BBL over the natural, or you like a flat stomach instead of someone that has a stomach or stretch marks. But you like whatever you want. I think it's perfectly fine if a man see a female and be like, I'm not attracted to stretch marks. Okay.
They wildin' though.
That's
crazy. I don't
But
know.
if, you have men out there like that, and then I think us as females, we need to not give I give two shits. So I get it.
So for living with women, I truly understand that men don't know what the fuck they talking about. They are in love with the illusion, the outside
I think
woman.
that's exactly what it is.
So it may look like they're natural, but take them home. Spend a couple of days with them.
Wash everything off.
You know what I mean?
And
Like,
then
it
see,
get different.
right, and then it's not what they actually want. When y'all, the females that y'all be liking and be like, oh, that's a natural beauty. No, she just can beat her face naturally, and it's perfect, and that's fine. I
shout out
think
to them though.
yes, because I wish I knew how to do makeup like that. Like what? She call her because I can't. I can't.
I got a little pushback on that.
Okay.
Go ahead.
I got a little
That's what we here
pushback
for.
on that. Because if you ask anybody over the age of 10, probably even younger, what's your favorite restaurant? It is never McDonald's.
Never.
You ask them, what is your favorite fast food restaurant? It is never McDonald's. But McDonald's makes more money than all of these other restaurants. It's not because people like McDonald's the most. It's because McDonald's has the best access. They're not in the food game. They're in the real estate game. So if you're willing to change your body to attract me sexually, it is easier for me to have sex with you than the woman who's not going to change her body to attract me sexually. So it's not that men are picking the BBL more or the unnatural woman more. The natural woman is usually comfortable in her skin and who she is, and not as easy to manipulate as the one who's already changed her body to get the attention of a man she's never even met.
Yeah.
So it goes back to the Jordan example. It's not that I won't take a pair of Jordans. It's not that I won't pay for a pair of Jordans. But I do understand these Jordans aren't special because everybody got them. So that's what I'm saying as far as the natural versus BBL.
And I blame Atlanta
My
too.
thing is,
I blame Atlanta.
But my thing is,
Atlanta
especially
did all
where
this.
we at. Honestly speaking,
Yeah.
we don't see that many BBLs here.
Not at all.
Where we at, where
No.
we live at, if you saying you do,
it's-
I don't know where you hang out at, and I'm happy you hang out there because you had fun. I
No, I see it in corporate.
I'm
They pay for it.
I see
Like regular people though, no.
I don't see too many people.
Yeah.
It's very.
It's shocking. when
I
see
may
it.
see a BBL a handful of times a year.
They also don't go
I'm just
crazy.
talking about
though.
if you actually look.
I know personally where women have told me, you know, because my brother say all the time, like, yeah, you got a gift. I don't know why people will just sit down next to you and tell you their whole life in 10 minutes and then be like, what was your name again? I don't even know why I just told you all of this stuff. But I've been told by women I wouldn't have guessed that went and got their ass done, but they just didn't go and
Yeah, they
ass done.
filled it
So
out.
you
They
may
just-
not have
yeah.
looked at it and been like, that's a BBL, but
because
it's a large
when
number.
people
some females do it just because they I think men think too highly of themselves when it comes to females getting surgery, because sometimes people don't get a lot of them do not get it for y'all.
right.
Oh, that's
They
what
don't
they
get
say.
it. They don't. They really
That's why I
don't.
didn't believe
like,
that. Cause
for instance, I was going to get I wanted to get a breast lift. I wanted to get a breast lift. And now I just don't want to do it because I don't want to go under the knife. I don't want to get cut. But I ain't thinking y'all at all when I was thinking about getting my chest lifted. I just wanted to get it lifted because I wanted to walk. I don't like bras, so I wanted to walk around
I've heard that a lot.
without a bra
Yeah.
on. And then let them. But then when I looked at myself in the mirror, I was like, well, they not that low. They actually pretty. I'm not getting no damn. For me, that's just my personal preference. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of females don't.
And she is single, y'all. Go ahead, hit it up.
No, I'm not.
Yeah.
No, I'm not.
Shoot that shot.
But yeah, I think a lot of men think it's because of them. It's probably a lot of people that's on TV probably do it for men. But your average person that you see in your typical in the city, they not doing it for men.
Yeah,
they doing it
professionals.
just because they want to.
A lot of them have actually said out of their mouth that this is what y'all like, and when we do it, y'all feel like, no, I ain't asked for that.
Yeah, not at all.
Don't put that on me. But that's where men get that idea from.
It's the scripples.
Maybe. Yeah, that makes sense.
But if you want to get your BBL, girl, get your BBL.
I'm
you
old
want your
enough.
breast lift, tummy tuck.
You know what I mean?
You know, fillers in your face. I think as black women, I can't speak on any other race because I don't. Y'all need to stop getting that shit done to your face. Especially your lips. Like we naturally have. The only thing you need is the right lip gloss, et cetera, to make your lips look plump. I don't see how as us black people trying to get our lips looking like, you know. I like Kim Kardashian. Let me say that. Like Kim Kardashian them when they are trying to look like us. Yeah. So if y'all want to get it done, y'all want to get it done. But I really, out of every type of surgery y'all get, I do not understand the whole lip filler thing for black females. I just don't.
Yeah.
That's the one thing.
And a lot of people say
you listen and you don't judge. I be judging. Yeah.
Like a lot of people say why.
But still do it if you like to do it.
Why Kim get paid so much? And
I'm marketing.
I'm like, she's the prototype of what all this shit is. Like, she's the fucking blueprint for social media. She's the blueprint for all of what we're doing right now. And whatever she does, that shit moves. Like regardless, like you know, like
I like Kim Kardashian.
I tell you all the time, I love Lizzo, but there wouldn't be no Yitty without Kim Kardashian. Like Kim Kardashian made all that work for everybody else to do some shit like that. But the scrippers, the hotel shot in the ass was just wild. People putting cement in their butt. But
it's American Gangster Lady that if you ever watched the TV show.
Yeah, I seen that.
You saw her?
I said
Man, she was getting money too.
Bruh.
Wow, that's amazing.
So they realized they was getting paid more because their ass was fatter.
That's true.
Right?
Yeah.
I remember back in the day, they just wanted, titties. That's it. You can go to a strip club.
Or your Wendy Williams.
You know what I mean? Yeah, that's why Wendy Williams looked like that. Like, nobody cared about the butt.
Right. They was
you know what I mean? Nia Long and all them didn't have booty.
They just had
They was just fine.
Yeah.
You know? Like, 90s fine is a real thing.
Yeah, I'm actually totally fine with 90s fine.
You see what I'm saying? And like I said before, men are stupid because, and I'm one of them, because when Alicia Keys first came out, I was absolutely in love with her. Until she showed her face without the show on it.
It changed for me.
It changed for me.
There ain't nothing changed for me. I'm still like.
That's why I wear makeup. Well, that's not why I don't make makeup. I wear makeup because I don't like to do shit. But that's, but then cleaning it off and stuff like that. It's like, this how, I got the little dark spots under there. Either you like it or you don't.
So, yeah, when she took the, and then when she gave my man,
she didn't really look that
she gave my man hot chocolate and fucking fish in the middle of the day, I was like,
you had a bubble.
But that's what he liked.
I don't care.
If you listen to the
then she
song,
put milk in it, though.
She said, I made the special with the hot chocolate, because that's what he ordered. How you mad at her? See, that's what's wrong with you guys. Why you mad at her from giving?
You gonna ruin his day.
Because that's the problem. Y'all say we don't listen. She listened. That's how he likes.
As a black woman, okay,
but that's
you're supposed
to
protect your man.
That's your
right?
problem.
Even from himself.
Right, exactly. Even from himself.
That's what's wrong with y'all black women. Y'all do too much and this and that, and y'all don't listen to us. And now she listened.
You supposed to say my man. It is 12 o'clock.
That's what he wants.
That's the way to be.
Right. I make you some tea, okay? I give you some juice.
He want hot chocolate
with the milk in it.
He must have been at the end of his work.
He had to be.
He wanted more chocolates and hot chocolate, and y'all need to get mad at Most Def from.
I'm not. You're mad at that. I'm mad at him too.
Cause he ate it every day. He ate it every day, so I'm definitely mad at him.
He had an iron stomach, bro.
Yes, to have that.
Cause he work in the office in a cubicle. I'm not sitting next to him.
He ain't got no friends.
Not at all. So.
He probably goes to the other floor where it's not
he better.
people to use the bathroom.
He's like, they working on the third floor.
Nice.
I'm gonna go up there with them.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Yeah, I'm gonna go up there.
First of all, I sure hope this audience understands exactly what we're talking about.
That's the thing.
Because we never once mentioned what this is. But there's a bunch of people that's gonna look at this and be like, hell yeah, that was milk in there.
It was milk in there.
But that's what he
every
liked.
day.
She listened to everything. It was a little. Y'all should
Oh, okay. Hold up. Yeah, that's what I'm about to say. Like, hold up. Y'all talk about men.
But then y'all like. But then. But wait a
I
minute.
rock with y'all.
But then y'all be like, hey,
that's good.
y'all never take the initiative.
me.
Y'all don't never take the
not
initiative.
initiative.
That is the initiative.
Pull the card out the cup.
And then she called him though. It's not like she pulled the card out the cup. It's not like she now. If she would have pulled that card off the cup and saw where he worked at and was standing outside his building. That is different.
Like Martin with the flowers and shit.
She pulled the card. He pulled the
right.
card. She called him. They met at a house party.
Yeah.
And
those were the days.
y'all don't know what the fuck y'all want. She did everything.
The more we talk about this,
the more you talk about it, everybody got
Alicia
something.
Keys was on point.
Yes, the
Yeah,
more you talk about, now that we're older, so
Yeah.
many people have so much negative stuff to say in a joking way about the video.
Yeah.
But when you think about it, she did everything y'all asked.
Respect.
Why don't y'all come and try to talk to us? We
Facts.
like that. We like for y'all to
We
approach
do.
us. She did it. That bitch is stalker.
She
Then
Well, no, you started to stalk. I
and then she had to like the soft like, hey, how you that right there? That's.
But when you first talk, listen. When we first talk to, I don't talk like this when I first talk to a guy on the phone. You gotta switch it up and that's what you do. You gotta fix. You change your.
See what happens? See.
Y'all do the same thing, dude. And y'all just don't-
I definitely,
it's okay.
I definitely got the phone voice. Definitely got the
Yeah,
phone voice.
Alicia Keys did everything she was supposed to do
Okay.
according to what y'all be asking for females in that video.
She just needed to protect her future man.
Yeah.
Even if you wanted to crash.
Yeah,
out
I hope she changed his diet. That's all I hope.
January 11th, 2025, we finally admitted. Y'all don't know what y'all want.
I apologize.
Because Alicia Keys did everything y'all asked her to do.
I apologize,
Oh, she did
Alicia.
right.
I
So why you ain't
apologize.
give me tea? Because you
Right.
wanted hot chocolate. I gave you what you want. But why would she still give him hot chocolate? Because that's the fuck.
Because he eating fish. You know he put hot sauce on the fish, and then he his
He had a
breath.
suit. He had somewhere to go.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's
And then he
crazy.
had to go wherever he had to go.
He definitely had to go as soon as he got there.
Soon as he gone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That would have messed
I'm
up.
gonna go watch that video when we get here. That's my shit.
All right. Speaking of food, I saw this on Instagram.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, I know. I hate doing that, but this was interesting. They said that making a kid eat, even though they don't want it, is child abuse. Do you agree or disagree?
I won't.
Like if you made a whole meal, your
I
kid's
don't-
like, I don't want none of
I
that. Can you
don't-
make something else?
I don't call it child abuse, but
Uh-huh.
me, I know my kids, so I know what they like and what they don't like.
Mm.
I don't make my kids eat something that they don't, because when I was young, my parents used to do that, and to this day, I don't like certain stuff because y'all tried to make us eat. I don't fucking like tomatoes. I hate them.
Tomatoes are so delicious.
And it's not because, and then no, you young kids don't know what you like. And my grandmother used to, if she makes something that have tomatoes in it, she used to make me eat it.
Mhm.
I go upstairs and throw that shit up. I don't like tomatoes, and then I just realized I just don't like the shit. So no, I feel like
But you eat like every other version of tomato, right?
I like tomato sauce and
Yeah,
stuff
no,
like
that-
that
okay.
because I like ketchup.
A
But
lot of people who
actual-
don't like the actual tomato eat every other version of
I
tomato.
do because it got a different taste to
With a
it.
pizza.
So I just don't like
Yeah.
tomatoes. Do not put tomatoes on my food because it'll ruin it. And then tomatoes juicy, so it run into it. It's fucking disgusting. But that's just my personal preference. I don't like tomatoes.
Okay.
I don't like turkey wings.
I don't like turkey wings.
So
either.
it's certain
I'm
stuff
so sorry
that
to hear that.
is in and I had it. So many people made it. And I just don't like it. So.
it just looked greasy to me. I
So
don't-
for me as an adult, if it's certain stuff that I don't like, I'm not gonna eat it because I
Right.
don't like it. So why should we make our kids eat something that they don't like? Now, there's a difference if I make something and they just don't want it because I don't want spaghetti tonight. I want a chicken. That's different. Either you eat this spaghetti or you don't eat nothing at all.
Gotcha.
That's the difference.
Okay.
But if you know for a fact your kid don't like spaghetti, why you keep trying to make them eat spaghetti? It's not gonna change it. They don't like it. Is it child abuse? No, I wouldn't say it's child abuse, but when you're in a nursing home, don't get mad. Because you try to make them eat that spaghetti and they ain't want fucking spaghetti. You know they don't like spaghetti. Stop trying to make these kids eat something they don't like.
If my child is watching this, if you put me in a fucking nursing home because I told you to stop putting ketchup on the cheesesteak, then we fight. I just want you to know that right
No,
now.
you need to stop putting ketchup.
That's all he eats on it. He gets a cheesesteak and just put ketchup on
And
it.
that's what he like. And it's okay. Let him eat what he like.
My wife get down like that.
See?
I
don't
ain't even no cheese on it, so she gets like a steak.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, bro, what are we
We say
doing?
yes.
No, I'm saying like, yes, as in the
Nah.
these kids.
I'm gonna say that's not normal.
Yeah, not at all. Not at all.
People like, can I get a steak sub? And it sounds weird.
Right.
But go ahead.
Give me a cheesesteak with no Yeah, I don't understand people eat certain stuff without cheese. Like, I'm not eating no hamburger.
Right.
What is wrong with you?
If you eat a hamburger without cheese, you die.
Not eating no hamburger.
You die.
I haven't even said hamburger in a long time.
It don't even sound like it.
It's been a very long time since I've said that word.
You know? Like my youngest son, you can't put no ketchup, mustard, man. He don't eat none of that.
Okay.
The only thing he'll eat in that form is he likes spaghetti, which is I was shocked that he likes spaghetti. But if he had French fries and there's a piece of ketchup, and I say a piece, like if there's a dot of ketchup on it, he won't eat it. So why would I keep putting ketchup on his fries and I know he won't eat it? It's stupid.
I think that the food thing is real interesting, right? So when I was like, all right, I need to get in my health bag, get a little better, shed some pounds, all that other good stuff, right?
Yeah,
so I learned a lot of it was mental because I was like 280 hitting the gym 5 days a week and doing like 3 miles minimum. And I'm like, yo, how do I keep packing on pounds, right? I didn't understand the science, right? They said that a lot of it we don't understand is people are overweight. A lot of the times it's not really from overeating, is what they eat. And it's our mentality with the food and then what you're eating and how your body can't break it down. So as I start to learn all of that or whatever, they said a lot of the times we'll eat after we're full because we have the mentality of cleaning our plate.
Yeah. Because that's what we was taught.
We was taught to clean the plate. And I was just like, oh, wow, because it's still wasteful. It just ends up going somewhere else. So I don't believe you should make your kids eat anything.
You know what I'm saying? Now fat.
That's how it happens. You shouldn't make your kids eat anything, especially if you don't know what the hell you're feeding them.
Right.
But I do think, like you said, it need to come down to, hey y'all, I made spaghetti. I don't feel like eating spaghetti. Cool.
You know, that's the difference.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna make you eat it.
Well, what I'm gonna eat? I guess spaghetti or cool.
Make some cereal and go to bed.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm not making enough. That's different.
We're not making another plate.
Especially
like,
you see that I'm down here making this. You can smell it.
You could have popped in and be like, hey, is there
No, I'm
any
not
way
making
you
nothing
could get
different. And then that happens
Yeah.
quite a few times, like especially with my 11-year-old. He'd be like, well, I don't really want this. Okay, well, you eat something else. You eat this.
Right.
You just don't want it. And I'm perfectly fine if you don't want it.
Right.
But I'm not making nothing else just because you don't want it. Because
Gotcha.
you eat it, you just don't want it.
Okay.
That's the difference.
So, old man talking now. It comes from the, time when we didn't have too much money.
But we have it now.
You're right. I get it.
Even if you don't have it, let's address
right.
that. Let's address not having it.
There's a lot of quick food. There's a lot of things that we can make that's quick and cheap that everyone like. You know what I'm saying? Like, so for instance, I know all of my kids like tuna fish.
Yeah.
So if I want a cheap meal that's going to fill them up, I can make tuna fish. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But say if one of my kids don't like chicken and rice.
They wild.
Instead of me making the chicken and rice, I would make the tuna fish because both of them is cheap food. It's something quick, fast, and it can fill us up. But if I know that we don't have enough food in the house to make multiple stuff, you pick the one that everyone is going to eat, and that's fine.
Yeah. We come from that.
I think
we got to
it's
stretch
something
it
about-
out.
yeah.
That's that mentality. We got to stretch it. You know what I mean? Like, because a lot of people don't like leftovers.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah, and I don't understand that.
A lot of food tastes better leftovers.
It does.
Facts.
So, but yeah, I don't know. What you gonna say, Ty?
No, I thought you was about to get into like, what if it's not a tuna fish or you know how you'll go shopping and get stuff, and I can speak for like my household and the houses that I were going to. They go shopping for like 2 weeks or a month or whatever, and when you get to the end of the month, it's when it gets skimpy. That's when it's like it may not be chicken and rice or tuna fish. It may be chicken and rice or nothing.
Right.
So I'm making this chicken and rice. I know you don't really care for it, but we got chicken and rice and nothing. Which one do you want? And I think that the parents of yesteryear would be like, you need to eat something.
Yeah.
And this is the something. So you better eat that damn food because it's people that can never get it and starving in what places you don't
I was tired
and
of
all that
stuff.
other stuff.
These kids in Africa starving.
On that, I understand that, but it is some families out there that still have to deal with that. So I don't want to make it seem like I'm being harsh when it comes to that.
Right.
But for us, as us in this room, to an extent, I don't think we have to. Yeah, I go shopping and sometimes towards the end, it get a little, but it don't get to the point where as though it's still not another option.
Yeah,
Whereas though I can
true.
still make this chicken and rice because I know all 4 of us want the chicken and rice, but the 5th person is still a pack of noodles in there, and they'll still be happy with that.
Right.
Yeah.
Or they like boiled eggs, they eat that and they'll still be happy with that. Or they eat a bowl of cereal or fry some like, you know what I'm saying? So we not at the, I'm not at that point as though this is the only meal that we have.
Yeah.
And if that's the case, them little motherfuckers will call my mother mine. or my father, Grandpa Tony, can you do this? Little spoiled little fuckers. But I mean, I love that. I love that they had that option.
Yeah.
But I don't
Mine
think
too.
so. When it come, if it's people out there that's on that end, I understand. So on that end, they really don't have a choice. But for us,
If
that
you
the
have the
kids
means.
do have a choice.
Yeah, give it a choice.
Stop making meatloaf if you know all of these kids don't like meatloaf and then get mad because they don't want to eat it. Stop making them.
Because you woke up with a taste for meatloaf.
Right, and if you have, I feel like, and if you have a taste for meatloaf and then you have kids and none of them don't like meatloaf, I feel like that is child abuse for you to make that meatloaf for them to know that they don't eat it, but you won't make them nothing else to eat.
Yeah.
You childish.
Sometimes people just can't cook, and that's the problem.
And
The kids don't dislike meatloaf.
Right.
They dislike your meatloaf.
That's the truth.
And that is child abuse that you
That's
live like that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's
Why I gotta go through that?
Right.
Like, that's crazy. Now,
Or just go
granted,
buy a Hungry Man, and then you'll be all right.
Now, granted, I know that, you know, my generation of parents, and I have no idea why he made us parents.
Yeah.
Like, my parents wasn't like this.
We the new adults, so that's
We
crazy.
is insane.
geez,
Like,
yeah.
I was sitting there one day, was like, I'm so sorry. Like, are y'all okay? Did I do a good job?
Yeah, sometimes you gotta get it, you know.
Like,
you
did I
gotta,
do a
you
good
gotta,
job?
you gotta check in real time.
And then
Like,
they'll look.
Right.
Like, yeah, I'm so fucking childish. That's what not childish.
Yeah,
But I know.
I'm gonna say childish, but I know it's another word since I can't think of it. I had no idea why he gave me these fucking kids.
yeah, I had to.
It's insane.
I checked in I think a month ago with him. Like, how am I doing?
Like, are y'all all right?
I'm good. Like you alive, so I know I did something right.
Yeah,
Like,
you made it.
yeah, but how am I
Little
doing?
raggedy ass
So,
kids, they be like, you doing terrible. Why am I here?
That's crazy.
yeah.
It's like, nah.
Shout out to my grandma. She used to make sure we had a loaf of bread in the house at all times. That's probably why I'm a little huskier than most people.
Eating
It's
bread.
it's a loaf of bread, a sack of potatoes, and a pack of chicken. It's always in the house. Like,
Yeah,
so whenever we ran out,
Yeah.
like we had that in the stash. So yeah, nowadays, niggas be wanting like, can you order Uber Eats and
Yeah, we're not.
Yeah.
DoorDash because I don't want to eat what you just made.
Yeah,
Like,
'cause
it's those type of kids.
I think it's a little because our parents and our grandparents and stuff, it was a different generation.
Mm-hmm.
So someone was put like, I feel like back then is either you had it or you didn't. There's no in between.
Right.
Us, we is not like that
Yeah.
compared to when we like back then. So the struggle that we had is totally different than these kids.
Well,
And at the end of the day, the whole purpose in life is when you have kids, you want your kids to have better than what you had.
I get scared of that though.
It is.
It's
It's
scary.
a fine
Yeah.
line between it. So it's up to you to figure out how to do it. Like my kids didn't grow up like I lived at all, but them little motherfuckers still. You washing your own clothes. You know how to mow the lawn. You know how to do certain things. But I would never want my kids to experience what I experienced growing up. Just to
Same.
build
Yeah,
character.
yeah.
No, I don't want them to have to mentally go through with me. I'm gonna just say my older sister because my other siblings didn't see it like me and my older sister. I don't want them to see what I saw. And for a lot of parents to feel like, well, we went through this and we saw that, so y'all should go through it too. Why would you want your kids to feel how you felt
Yeah.
when it comes to certain
I think
things like
it's
that?
a fear. I think that's why people do it because it's like if tough times create tough people and tough people create easy times and easy times create soft people and soft people are going to create tough times because they're not used to fixing problems. So they're creating problems that we look at like our generation struggle with understanding cyberbullying. It's like what?
Yeah.
How could you
Yeah.
have a bully when you can just
Just cut the
block
fucking
them?
computer.
Right.
You can just
Yeah.
cut it off. Like I don't understand
Right.
that. My bullies was outside, and I still went outside to play because
Right.
I'm not gonna be stuck in the house.
Yeah, but
So
I
think that's what it is.
But when it comes to, you can do it. A lot of these people, like especially when you're looking at social media and stuff, when you see kids out and about, a lot of people will blame the parents, but sometimes it don't be the parents. You could do everything you're supposed to do as a parent, but peer pressure is a bitch.
Yes.
So if you know what you're supposed to do as a parent, because it be a lot of kids that I've seen, I'm like, nah, I know for a fact that their parent is doing what they're supposed to do, but this motherfucker just want to be a little motherfucker. You have those out there, but I think it's just a balance. You can spoil your kids, but still show them, structure. And then I think a lot of people just don't do that. And then when it comes to like school and stuff like that, you know your child. So if a teacher call you and say a certain thing, you know your fucking child did that. So stop cussing the teacher out and discipline your kid. Because that's one thing is no matter how much I joke, my kid do not want that teacher to call home. Right. Or they don't want me to pop up
and
at
that's how
school.
you know because
their classmates don't want me to pop up at the school because I'm going to say something to them.
Right.
What the fuck you doing?
Exactly. Like they be wilding and they be like, oh, your mom's on the way or your dad's on the way. They tighten up.
I mean, so far none of the kids told their mother, and if they did, bitch, I'll say something to y'all as well because why y'all not saying nothing to them?
She started with bitch. That's what make it funny.
Yeah, like ooh. I go to my kids and I be looking and them kids be wilding, and then if I don't know the kid, I won't say nothing. But if I walk into school and it's one of those kids that I know that be around my house all the time, what the fuck are you doing? If you don't sit the fuck...
That's that community
and
that we
you know the teachers be happy. The teachers be happy. Sit the fuck down.
Yeah, because they can't do too much no more.
Let me talk to you real quick.
I just spoke on this, right? And it's funny we ended up here. People would say to me all the time, like, I don't see how you can teach because I be done killed when them little ones, they don't want They don't want to learn, But the issue isn't that when people say, I don't see how you can teach, I say, well, the difference between a teacher and everybody else is teachers are aware that they're teaching. Everybody else, they're still teachers. They just don't know, which kind of circling back to the twerk music, gangster music, the people in the neighborhood, the community, all of that is happening. The parents is happening before the kid gets to school. And then when the kid gets there, they got, Sexy Red, they got trap music, they got their parent, their mother, father, grandmother, uncle, cousin in and out of jail, cousin that's in college. All of that happened before they got in front of this teacher. Now,
and people don't
how much did they learn before they got here that they have to unlearn in order to learn this new thing is what makes everything different.
But you just have the patience. You have to have the patience for it. And some teachers just don't go in there to teach. The best teachers for these kids is the ones that don't just go in there and teach. If you're there and your only job is to teach, that's when they have a lot of problems when it comes to the students. Yeah, you don't have to be their therapist or you don't have to talk to them, but
you kind of do.
You know what I'm trying to say. Not in that sense, but them teachers that actually listen to these kids because they don't know what the hell these kids going through. But a lot of the teachers that's just not a teacher to these kids get a different. They'll be different to Miss Harris than they is to Mr. Richardson. Because Mr. Richardson is actually listening to him, and Miss Harris is just talking to him. If that makes sense.
Yeah, because when I'm at work, like my hallway has no classrooms. It's just literally my tech office. They run down that hallway when I'm not there. Teachers yelling stop, this, that, and the third. But as soon as I step outside the hallway, it's like red light, green light. Like,
oh shit, here he go.
Right, and the teachers is like, how do you do that? I'm like, I don't play with them.
Respect.
Like, it's not a game. Like, they see you every day, and you're like, hey, how you doing? I'm not doing that. Like,
go sit the fuck down.
Yeah.
All right.
I done made people walk back to their class and have them walk back across their hallway. So, yeah, it's definitely.
Yeah, because
differences.
Y'all teachers, I respect y'all teachers because I don't want to be around my kids 24/7. Them 2 snow days. Why are y'all here? I just had to see y'all for a whole week. Then fucking 2 snow days and y'all in the house.
It was beautiful.
It was terrible. Hey mom, what you doing? What? Oh God, it was. Yeah. It's like they ain't really fuck with me. So. It's just the fact that I know they're in the house.
Okay.
Go the fuck to school.
Here we go. Here we go. So, it is said that black women, by nature, date down financially.
We date
down financially. Yep. The man you date normally is on the come up, and you guys are nurturing and mothering and bringing them up. Do you feel like that's true, for you, Tina?
I just told you how many people I dated. So
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm a good person to
So
ask.
for them, were you the?
Well,
Did you make more out of the relationships?
the first one we were kids when
Right.
we dated, so we had to go into it. But then when we became adults, I did date. I made more, but that wasn't like I dated down because that's something that we went. I feel like when we was younger, he had more.
Okay.
Because of his parents, and I don't know. I don't know how to answer this question. Well, my second boyfriend, the one I just broke up with, I made more than him when we first started talking. You would have never known though.
Right.
So for me, I don't know. I don't want to say yes. I don't want to say no. I don't know how I can answer it.
All right. Ty, as far as dating down, I was told that women feel like they can't be too above.
That's true.
Because somebody's always trying to knock them down, so they date down to appear even. Like even Tina was like, you would never know that she made more. So how do you feel about women feeling like they can't be proud of the success and all the things that they do?
Before he started, let me say this. You would have never known that I made more, not because I dummied it down. Oh, okay, I just want to say it's not that I dummied it down.
No. You good.
Down. I was about to say, he just had that, like his presence was just, you would never thought that.
Right.
I just made more. It wasn't
Gotcha.
more so I ain't dumbing myself down for nobody. Don't do that. But yeah. Okay, go ahead. I'm sorry, to answer the question. I just wanted to say that.
So, if you were finished?
Yeah.
Okay, I think that it's oversimplified.
Okay.
A lot of us, like, we try to say, like, men, they want one thing, and we say the one thing is sex. And if that's the case, and sex is so easy to come by, why are men not staying faithful to the woman that's giving them sex? And then they'll say that women want one thing, and that's money. So a lot of the time where the struggle comes in is when a woman has money, if she's looking for money, if she has more money than the men, if she's looking for money, it becomes difficult to find. For the man that has a lot of women, if you as a woman are offering sex, it's not really that, So I think that we're oversimplifying it. Men, a lot of the times, we don't have an issue with how much a woman makes. Not nowadays. I think the problem comes in if you're
Social media shows different.
Right.
But that's the thing. Social media.
Yeah.
Social media is not the real life. Social media is this idea of it. Because if that's the case, why do we talk about men dating women for tax time? If that's the case, men are sitting around.
That's a certain type of woman they dating for tax time.
But even if they are, that would say that there's a man. Look, there's a whole bunch of men looking for women that have money.
Right.
So if that's the case, why would she ever have to dumb down her financial status? The reason that would have to happen is because you have this idea of what it is, and what I hear a lot of men say on the flip side of that is, a lot of the times, women will reach a financial status and then believe that that means that they wear the pants, means that they're able to run things. And if it's a man that don't want things ran by their woman,
look at me. I like a soft life. I don't want to run shit.
You know what I'm saying?
Who makes them?
So if you making $200,000 and I got a little $40,000 here, and you be like, well, we eating meatloaf. I'm not your kid. No, we not. You know what I'm saying? So there goes the friction.
But I have seen a lot of men be intimidated by females that make more money. Like I see it a lot because this day and age, a lot of women. There's a lot of females that's out here, especially from where we're from. I know way more females that make way more money than men. And then a lot of them be intimidated at the fact that they make more. And I feel like that's a you problem. Because like I said, my last boyfriend, I made more than him. You would have never known. I didn't treat him no different. He was still the king of that. And that's just what it is. But then you got some men that feel, some men feel some type of... feel some type of way, even if you don't be, you better eat this meatloaf, nigga. A lot of females are not like that.
Right.
But just because you feel some type of way because my pockets are more, that's a you problem. That's not it.
So shout out to Chakras. Y'all met her. She was at the door.
Yeah.
From the Jaded and Evolving podcast. She said on her show that a lot of men's self-worth is their net worth.
I see that.
You know what I'm saying? So if they feel like they can't provide, then they don't feel like the man that they're supposed to be.
That's a you problem, man. and I feel like if that's the case, that's a you problem, and that's fine. Well, then why are you with her if you feel that type of way? You need to go and be with someone that's less financial.
Because she's fine. She got a nice body.
But don't sit here and break down her. Don't sit there and break her down.
Yeah,
because you insecure with yourself, and that go both ways, male and female.
Yes.
A lot of men try to break a female down if they make more, just because they feel some type of way because they're not, But y'all watch social media so much, and y'all think that's what it is with all these different celebrities. But
can I call a timeout real quick?
Yeah.
I don't think it's fair to call them men. I'm gonna just keep it like that because we look at the climate, we looking at the economy. That's like them dudes that call women big money.
Yes, oh my gosh.
You got it.
I used to do that in my 20s.
Listen to
and
me.
I just found out recently that was a big ick for a lot of people.
For some reason, a lot of people in my family think I have so much money. Baby, I don't. And I don't get it. I have the most responsibilities out of a lot of people that's in my family, we got a big ass family. So everyone has that age group.
Yeah.
So out of the age group for me and my family, I feel like I'm doing the most. Like I got the most going on. I was the first homeowner in my age group. But I have the most responsibilities. I'm the only one that has 4 kids. Everyone else have 1, maybe 2, and a lot of them are just having kids, et cetera, et cetera. But you always get this and you always get that because I know how to fucking manage my money. Yeah. It's not even about the fact that I have a lot of money. I know how to manage my money.
Exactly.
I know that, I want, because I'm not a sneakerhead, but I love sneakers.
Right.
So I know that I want these Jordans. I'm going to prepare myself because I know when they come out to be able to afford it and be able to afford it for all my kids. But I'm going to still make sure my bills are paid.
Because we know, people like meatloaf, and we gonna make sure.
I get
meatloaf for like a month.
Right.
That whole big money, you got money. I hate it. I don't know if a lot of other females hate it. I hate it because a lot of people
talk about it now.
And I'm just going off of my end. Like and when people need stuff, they call me or can I have this and I can have that, and I just be like, why y'all think that I have so much money? I don't. I don't.
You realize, man, I don't want you calling me big money either.
Don't call me big money.
Oh yeah, I think you plotting on me.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah, but for me, that's why I don't want to date no one that I don't make that much money. I'm gonna say that, but I don't want to date a guy that I make more than. And then a lot of people, it don't have nothing to do with gold digging or anything like that. For me, like I'm good where I'm at now, but I always want us to be better. And I feel like what I'm making now is not that much. So if you make less than me and then you got a whole hair sprung and all of this because my female make more for one, I'm a big smart.
Oh, you don't want to deal with the headache.
I don't want to deal with the headache.
First, I was looking at you like, what?
So a lot of
people.
No,
I'm not a money hungry. For one, I'm the most simple. I am so simple. It don't take much to please me. I don't wear designer and stuff I have the designer stuff, so I can't say that I don't. But a lot of stuff that a lot of females like that doesn't move me. We go to Autobahn. Oh, that's the best day ever.
Oh no, that's lit.
Take me on a picnic.
Man, I can't afford Autobahns.
So
y'all good.
we have a freaking Nerf gun fight in the house. I like stuff like that. I'm so simple. We don't have to dress up.
I got a box of Nerf
go on all
guns.
these dates and stuff like that, but I do like to travel. But I'm gonna travel like me and my ex-boyfriend, we had it. I pay for us to go, and he
take care of
spending money. Yeah. I like stuff like that. We gotta have a balance.
That's the evenly yoked.
I like the 50-50, 60-40.
Oh, not the trigger
60,
words.
40,
that's
70,
the trigger
30.
words.
I like that. I don't.
That's the trigger word there.
I like that. But then I do like the fact that even though I'm holding my weight, it's a turn on for the fact that even though both of us paying bills, you still pay a little more than me. But that's me. That's my preference. It don't have nothing to do with anyone else. So I don't mind helping out because I'm not a female that think that a guy's. But if my nigga a millionaire, I'm not buying shit.
Yeah.
Like I'm gonna buy groceries and stuff. But why am I sitting here trying to pay half of the mortgage just to put? That's fucking stupid.
Is it the same way if you're a millionaire?
If I'm a millionaire, I don't want it. I wouldn't want to date no one if I'm a millionaire.
Okay, so
I don't want to date.
Let's get realistic. So let's say you make 250.
Okay.
What's the lowest he can bring it home?
He can be 6. I would want someone that makes 6 figures.
Okay.
So if I'm making 250 and you make 100,000, and everybody's like, well, not that many people. It is. There's a lot of people that's out here that make. When people think of 6 figures, y'all thinking 500,000.
All the time
like, no,
they do.
But if I'm making, I know people that make 6 figures now. A lot. But if I'm making $250,000, I would want someone to make at least $100,000 or more. That's just me personally, because I don't want to have that money management and then you got a problem because I'm making more. If they make something near me or close to me, I'm perfectly fine with it. But right now, would I date someone that make $25,000 a year? No. And it's because I have so much stuff going on. Like I said, you don't have to whine and dime me. I'm not that person, but you can't really take care of yourself making $25,000 a year. Why would you want to be in a relationship and have that burden on that person?
Yeah.
When you trying to figure out yourself.
Yeah.
So it don't really have nothing to do with the money per se, but you're not going to be in a proper headspace making $25,000 a year. And I have
my head hurt thinking.
You know
about
what I'm saying? I have my son about to go to college next year. My daughter about to go to college. I have so much other stuff that go on, and I don't need you to take care of me in my eyes. But I don't have the mind space to help deal with your stuff because you feel in a certain kind of way because you make less. Right. You can be a good person, but at the end of the day, I feel like money do run y'all in a sense, and I don't think there's nothing wrong with it. But if I'm making what I'm making and you making $25,000, you're gonna feel. I don't have time to deal with it.
It's a real funny topic because I'm agreeing with what you're saying, and it's not even like financial.
Yeah, it's more so.
What I think the problem with the money conversation is success is usually a slingshot. So every successful person I know, every person I know that done made it to 6 figures and a few that done made it to the M's, every last one of them has had to go backwards to go forward. Like if you remember the game Life, remember you had the choice to just randomly pick your career or you can go to college. When you go to college in the game Life, everybody has a head start on you. They making their money while you're broke. And then when you get out, you get to pick your career. But what if on that first spin, I managed to get that 6-figure income, then I'm already eons past you by the time you finish your little college tour. So if most college students are broke, if most entrepreneurs are broke, if most of these people are broke until they're not, then you'd understand why you look at a bunch of these millionaires that's like, I don't trust you. Bunch of these millionaire men that are saying, I don't trust these women. And then you'd also look at these millionaire men that's like, she was with me when I was broke. So it comes down to, you kind of have to pick a side.
I think people should date in their tax bracket. I don't see nothing wrong with people dating in their tax bracket. I feel like if you are a multi-millionaire, and I don't make 6 figures. I just know how to manage my money. So if you're a multi-millionaire and I'm not making 6 figures and you don't want to date me because I'm not in your tax bracket, I fucking understand it. I don't feel no type of way about it. And a lot of females need to stop feeling some type of way about it. If they feel like, I just don't like the niggas, the men, I keep saying niggas, they don't have, I call a white person a nigga, and they don't have nothing to do, it's just, that's just my slang.
Charles Gambino said he called a seatbelt a nigga one day.
And if I say bitches to a female, you're not a bitch, that's just my slang. But if you feel like I shouldn't call you a bitch, I will respect it. But anyway, people need to stop feeling some type of way. It's perfectly fine if a person don't want to date someone in their tax bracket. This day and age, a lot of people of color are making money. Like, especially in Baltimore, because we probably the second or third, half and half, for the most successful black people outside of Atlanta. And a lot of people just don't see it because y'all see so much negative stuff on TV about Baltimore. But a lot of stuff that's getting ran in Baltimore is with black people. A lot of people just don't see it, but it's the truth. But anyway.
Black women at that.
Yes, it's perfectly fine for a man that don't want to date you because you're not in their tax bracket. It's perfectly fine if a female don't want to date you because you're not in their tax bracket. That is fine.
I don't think that men have that issue with the tax bracket. I think that men have that issue with the the blowback that they catch. So I just seen a meme where it showed the dude say, walk up to these girls, hey, how y'all doing? Y'all beautiful? He's like, ew, he broke. And then it shows the next scene where dude was like, I shoot niggas and I slap hoes. And they was like, ooh, we like you. And then after they walked off pregnant to this successful CEO who was the same guy that they shut down for being broke.
You know what irks
Michael
me?
B. Jordan just did that.
You know what irks me about that whole scenario? it happens, but it don't happen that often. And when I say this to say this, like I was with my kid's father for years, and we had kids together. And then now if I go out and date, they be like, "Well, you was with him for so long, but now you want to come to the." None of y'all tried to talk to me. So none of y'all tried to talk to me. I didn't date him because I felt like he was a bad boy, because that wasn't the type of person he was. I don't know how he ended up this type of way, but that's not what I went for. But at the end of the day, it goes the same when it comes to y'all men. Y'all don't want to date tomboys because of the look. You know how many people... You know how many, like when I was such a big tomboy.
Was it when I was younger?
You know how many guys like me because I was a tomboy but didn't want to be with me because they didn't want to, because I'm not the ideal girl that people see. So y'all like me.
You and your girl showing up in the same outfit.
Right. Y'all like me, but y'all don't want to be seen with me because y'all don't want, because y'all, you dating a chick like that or such and such like this.
You're not that soft girl.
But that was before social media.
No, I'm saying it was the social media at the time.
So
worried about what other people
think. So
before they
men do it just as much as females. Y'all want to go after the pretty girls in high school and they look this type of way and blah blah blah. Y'all don't want to go after the girls. They look
crazy now.
But now that they look crazy, you want to come and look at the girl that you wouldn't talk to because she was I won't say nerd because I never had that growing up. When we was growing up, if you ain't do good in school, you stupid, we didn't fuck with you.
Yeah.
So it wasn't the book, you more book smart, so I ain't gonna mess with you. Good old days. You have to be a nerd to hang out with us. Like, you had to do good in school. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like
a lot of hood niggas know nerd shit. Like niggas don't. Like niggas like.
I feel like that whole narrative that you just said. I feel like society want to push that so much, but it's really not that common that we see that.
No, I'm talking about it specifically to like the millionaires that we do see.
Yeah.
Whenever you like hear from these guys, they be like, well, why he run off to the white girl? He could have got him a nice black queen, da 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 da. And then when you hear them talk, they'll say, none of them wanted me.
But a lot of them didn't try to talk to him either. And
that might have been true.
That's the truth. Like, but, a lot of y'all,
I'm just talking about that mentality.
I get
and
it.
We're hearing it from a lot of these millionaires.
A lot of these millionaires
men saying that.
A lot of these millionaire nerds mad because the pretty girls didn't go after them, but y'all never tried to talk to them either. And that's facts. A lot of y'all didn't try to talk to them because y'all felt like they were out of y'all league. And so now when now that y'all have money now, y'all feel some type of way about them because why they didn't choose me, but y'all didn't try to talk to them either. Yeah. A lot of them you didn't.
I can believe that.
Oh, yeah. It's a handful of females that want to go after the bad boy ways, and that's y'all know what type of females that classify in that scenario. But a lot of these nerdy boys don't want that type of girl either. So I just feel like society is just pushing that narrative to make it seem a lot worse than what it is. Because a lot of these nerdy type guys don't want that 15-year-old that's smoking weed, hanging out with the drug dealers on y'all don't even want that shit.
No.
And then a popular girl that's just doing good that look cute, y'all didn't go after her. Maybe if you would have talked, because a lot of females don't approach men. No. So if y'all would have went to the girl and tried to talk to her, you probably could have got her because 9 out of 10, they actually like you as well. But we just not going to approach y'all because females don't approach men that often.
And why is that?
That's a good question.
I don't know.
Why don't you approach men?
I approach men.
Do you approach
what's the ratio though?
If it was as of now, I don't.
Of 10 men,
as of now, I don't because I don't. I only had 3. I'm gonna say I think it's 4, and I feel like I just missing the 4th person. Had boyfriends.
You approach all of them,
but have I? My very, very first boyfriend, it was like a mutual thing. Like his father lived in the same court that I lived in down the road. And I was cool.
That's why niggas ain't talk to you, nigga.
His father... no. His father was the coolest guy.
House,
right?
His father was the coolest guy ever. And his sons randomly start coming over his house. And we just started talking and we ended up going together for a while. When it comes to my kid's father, I like him. He liked me. I didn't approach guys back then because I was a tomboy. I just didn't think nobody liked me because I was a tomboy. someone that we went to school with ended up telling them, and then she got us together. So it was now one of us approached each other. She got us together. The baby, my youngest child father, I approached him actually.
Okay.
We were at a bar. My sister.
Okay. This is a real one.
So my sister was dating his homegirl. My sister's name, by the way. She's a femme, and she was dating his homegirl. We was at her birthday party at the bar. They came late. I had to work the next morning. So as I'm walking out, my sister was like, "Hey, this is such and such, and this is our friend such and such." And I said, "Oh, you look good. What's your name again?" And he said it. I said, "Hold up, how old are you?" He told me his age. I was like, "Nah, you too young," and I left. So that's how I first entered. So I approached him first.
Okay.
I didn't talk to him because he was young. He was 4 years younger than me, and at that time I didn't talk to people younger than me. And then with him at the age, I was 29. He was 26. I had 3 kids at the time, so I was like, I don't want to put you in that predicament because you're so much younger than me. No. So we walked away. A few months later, my sister was with him, and they was on the phone. We was talking trash towards each other. We ended up meeting up, start talking. Then he took me out for my birthday. Took me to a Beyonce concert. Nigga.
Oh, yeah, money.
Nigga. Listen, I wasn't used to that. I wasn't used to the guy just doing stuff like that. I dated guys, but I never had that type of pressure when it comes to any guy that I used to be with. So, now I ain't gonna lie, that Beyonce concert too, because y'all know how much I love Beyonce.
Yeah.
So we went on a run tour, but I still was hesitant because I felt like what I had going on was too much for him. Like I just felt like it's too much. I don't want to have to put you in this. So I didn't need her money wise because I was already at that time. I was in the process of buying a house and all of that. But then I felt like it would have been the worst mistake ever if I didn't. Even with us not being together, that was the best fucking thing besides my kids that ever happened to me.
Okay.
So if you feel like it's too much for a guy, if they still pursuing you, let that shit flow.
I was about to.
Because that's what he want. That's what he want. It's not him being a sucker or him being a simp, as they call it.
They gonna call them names regardless.
Because sometimes the females that don't have kids is way worse than the ones with kids.
Bruh, because they don't have no responsibility. They don't give a fuck about nobody's life.
But at the end of the day, So yes, I approach people. Who else? I will.
She said one person.
I don't have. Okay.
So hold up.
No,
because I see you on your stories. You be out and about.
I be out and about.
Do you approach men?
No, because I don't want to date right now. I don't want to date right now.
Did you approach men when you weren't in a relationship?
When I had my little 5-year hike, it was mutual. Yeah, I apologize. I approached. I was dating this police. I wasn't dating this. Yeah, I was talking to this police officer. We was. We went out. We went out, and he kept looking at me. I was looking at him. I went to talk to him, but I thought he was too young. And we talked. I approached him. We talked to each other, and we realized we the same fucking age. I approached him. It was this guy that worked at Walmart. I approached him. I approach guys.
Okay.
If I like him, I approach. Not that often, but I will. But I get more people approaching me. Yeah. I would get more people approaching me than
Cause you got that new age tomboy look that
I do.
Like,
so I'm
the
still
niggas like though.
I'm still a tomboy, but I'm not as bad as I used to be. I was I see why y'all thought I was a baby dyke. Yeah. No. Don't cancel us because we listen. We in a different age group. When we say dyke, we're not saying it in a bad way. But I was a real big tomboy. But now I'm not wearing heels. Yeah. Fuck you. I don't mind putting them on if it calls for it. But I'm so secure with and that's what happened when I was on my little hiatus and I was messing with. I wasn't with him, but I was dating this guy, and my self-esteem was horrible for my kid's father. It was really bad. But he, I don't know what the fuck he did, but he bring it out. So I'm doing my shit. Like, if you don't want to date a tomboy, I feel it. If you don't like the type of person how I dress and stuff.
They say that till you walk away. They're like, "Hey yo, like, come here for a minute."
Oh, you got a butt.
You know what?
I mean, like when they find out that
it comes back to like social media, and before social media, it was the idea of what people is. We gotta stop answering questions for other people. Stop saying
you need to date
that whoever you like, shoot the shot. If they ain't with it, move on. Right. And if you are with it, don't let what anybody on the outside world may say, because there is no right answer
Date
to
what
any
you
of this
like,
stuff.
and it's perfectly
50-50
fine.
millionaires, tax
date
bracket.
what you like.
I don't think it's really a way for. It ain't that black and white.
Yeah,
Date
I'm
what
tired of
you
going after
like.
bitches with money. You going up to this girl, she Louis down, and she's every picture of what you see on social media. That's how she present herself. And then when you get her, and that's what she want out of you, and you're mad. How? That's what you went after. Stop calling her a gold digger when that's the type of person you went after.
Y'all hear that?
That's
Go to
what
Target.
you went at.
Go to Target,
That's
fellas.
That's what you
Go to
wanted.
Target, fellas.
And the
Oh, they
same
ain't
for
Target.
us. Same for us females. You want to date the guy that want to be in the streets and stuff when you're in the car and there's a drive-by and you're in the mix of the drive-by
better
and you
shoot
feeling
back.
some type of way.
No, shoot
That's
back.
what you went after.
Facts.
So
Y'all know the type of guys y'all go after and then get mad when it's the type of guys you went after.
yeah, so don't ask for chicken when you want steak.
That's what I'm saying. Like, you date what you like. It's
Yeah.
fine. It's okay. And stop dating for what society think you're supposed to date.
Exactly.
Because a lot of men, you know,
Because I don't have a type.
they love Nia Long, right?
Yes,
They
should.
love Nia Long,
Bad.
but a lot of men can't date Nia Long.
And that's
You know what I'm saying? Like,
I think that's another thing. Like, some females be wanting a certain type, but that's just not what you're gonna get.
yeah,
I learned
It's
about
not what
post
you
nut
gonna
clarity early on, so
And
my
the
mind
same
is
with the
different
man.
when it
That's
comes to
not what
that.
you're gonna
yeah,
get.
like.
And then it's probably is what you're gonna get. But if it's not something that you're gonna
Like,
get or something
a
somebody
nigga
wants,
would date Nia Long, and then y'all go to, like, you know, Trinidad, and she starts paying for everything, and the niggas ain't talking to you no more. They pushing you to the side. Like, excuse me, I want to get a picture with Nia Long.
Listen,
Nigga,
fine.
they start feeling like,
I won't say dummy down your
Yeah.
dating. Like, don't
Be real.
Don't dummy down
Yeah,
when it comes to dating, but be realistic.
So I say it like this, right? I was talking to this girl, and she was overweight. Like, I don't mean like a little plump. Like,
oh,
From-
not like Queen Latifah on Fresh Prince. I hated that fucking episode.
no, you gotta go
She was
back.
not that big.
'Cause
Right, she
not
wasn't that big
big.
at all. They was making us
I'm
seem like she
talking
was
about-
That's how they was in the 90s.
Yeah.
I'm talking about this gonna mess up her sides when she
Okay,
sit here,
gotcha.
right? So she was like, I need a man with athletic build, right? So I said, that's cool. And the thing is, I know some dudes with athletic build that like big women.
Yeah,
I
that's
said,
a
but
lot.
here's the thing. Where do you go that you're gonna meet these dudes?
Right.
Because these dudes in the gym.
All the day.
So if you want to meet them,
I do not want no gym rat.
go.
No.
Go to the gym. You know what I'm saying? And the same thing go
I
for
don't want it.
the dudes that want Nia Long. Where's Nia Long at?
You gotta put yourself in your
And
perspective.
you need to be there. And if you can't afford to be there, then you got something to work towards if that is the thing that you're positive you want.
This girl said on
Not
one
society.
The girl said on the pop. I can't think of that. It's a very popular one. You know the panel of people that go on tour.
Oh,
and they
tonight's
sit on-
conversation.
So tonight's conversation, but they was like in his studio.
Yeah.
The guy's studio. I love him. Just
The beard?
the one Ace Metaphor.
That's what I was.
Oh, that
I
nigga.
fucking love Ace Metaphor.
Oh, blue background head ass nigga.
Listen, like, and not all of the whole macho man
Yeah.
shit. I don't listen to that.
Yeah.
Him and Lou Young. That's not what we talking about.
Oh.
But
Lou?
I love Lou Young.
don't know who this
Him and
is.
his little hoochie shorts.
I'm gonna show you Lou when
His
we go
hoochie
there.
daddy shorts.
Bruh.
Fucking love. Lou.
He-
And the game, and I know he's a clown. I'm
He
sorry,
is.
but I like the game.
But
Like, that's besides the point. That's not the.
Lou funny though.
I like
I
him.
can see why. Lou got a sense of humor. but-
And now that I say all three of them are different.
yes, they are.
I don't have a type.
Yeah.
That's besides the point. But what I'm trying to say is,
But
one of the
they
girls
all
on
wear
the
hoochie
panel-
daddies though.
I love this hoochie daddy. And that's why I was like, and at first when I saw guys in little shorts, I was like, ew.
Right.
But Lou Young just make them look. That's not what we're talking about, shit.
Go ahead. I'm sorry. Go
So
ahead.
she said the problem when it comes to men, and it could be females as well, is the fact that just because you don't like it and because you
Facts.
feel like is not what it's supposed to be, that you feel like everyone else shouldn't like that type of person. And that was one of the most realest things I've ever heard. Just because you as a man don't like a big girl, and because you see a guy with muscles and all in the gym, and he like them thick,
Yep.
y'all feel like it's supposed to be something because, especially, I'm gonna say on a female point of view, because you're slim trim, you know, you thick, no stomach, but he don't want you. He want the one with the stomach and the stretch marks and stuff like that. But you feel like because how he looked, no one else should want her. And mind your business. Like, I just...
That's good. Mind your business.
Mind your business. Like, people like what they like. And if you a gym rat, but you like a big girl, stop going after the gym rat females because you know you're not attracted to them.
Right.
Yes.
Go after what you like.
Forget society.
I think society be a better place if people stop giving a fuck. Like, you gotta stop giving a fuck. I didn't wear crop tops for the longest because I didn't like my stomach. And not because, you know, with me having kids, when I was young, I got burnt as a kid. So I got burnt marks on my stomach, so I would never show my stomach because I felt like nobody want to see that.
Shit.
Now look at me with my crop top on the we got. So I wouldn't show my legs because I felt like my legs was too big, and I can't tell you how many compliments I get on my legs, even though I don't
answer
care.
questions for people.
Yeah. Even though I don't care what you think when it comes to my legs, but I did at one point. But y'all gotta stop caring. And then if you see someone that looks good, go after it. They don't even gonna say yes or no. I just don't like the people that just because you don't like it, you gotta be rude and disrespectful. Yeah. Like I won't date no one that want more kids because I'm not having more kids.
Yep.
I'm okay with dating people with kids,
right.
but I don't want to date no one that want more kids. I don't want any more kids.
I know a few women who can't have kids. Yeah. And they won't date anybody unless they have a child. Yeah. Because we don't want the expectation.
That's fine. So. I just don't like when you talk to a guy and be like, well, how many kids you have?
Yeah, I think.
Why you got 4 kids?
Yo, you gotta cut them immediately.
You down. Your property value is down and blah, blah, blah.
That's the thing
You're
now.
doing too much. If you don't want to date
now, you know what they do now?
I hate it.
They ask you how many baby daddies you got. They don't care about the kids no more. They want to know how many niggas you got kids with.
And that's another reason why I don't want to date. It don't intimidate me. I just don't feel like explaining.
Yeah, you don't have time to explain shit.
I have 4 kids. I have 2 baby fathers. My first baby father, I was with him for damn near 15 years. And my youngest son,
2 was cool.
I was with him for 5 years.
Right.
But they don't see that. They just see that I have 4 kids and I have 2 baby fathers, and then it's automatically judgment. Now, granted, I don't give a fuck what y'all feel about the situation.
Tell them, Tina.
I don't. I really don't. But I don't want to have to. And the only reason it's a problem now is because of social media and these podcasts and stuff. So these guys feel some type of way about it. I don't care about it, but I don't want to keep dating people. We have to keep going through all of that because y'all feel like y'all have to prove a point to these men that, like that other guy that always send you. He has so much stuff to say about single mothers and et cetera, et cetera.
Oh,
but you married a single mother, sir.
And
she's white. And ain't nothing wrong with you dating someone white. You married a white single mother, but you got so much to say about it.
What I learned early on, and
she white.
Everything you're saying, everything you're saying, I agree with, and I sit here and I struggle with the mentality that certain dudes would have because when I was younger, we're not gonna go into age because I don't need nobody questioning why I was in this position at that age. But anyway, I had got the baddie, right?
Okay.
And I got her. There's the one everybody was chasing after, right? And then
I'm sorry.
I do not look like that, man. So we get back, to do some pokey cardio and everything, right? And after we bumped uglies, I was just kind of like, can you be somewhere besides here?
Yeah.
And what I realized was...
A box was trash, y'all.
It wasn't even just the box.
She was
she was trash.
Yeah.
Ooh. Damn.
All around.
It gets like that.
It was just Febreze on the trash.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And they put decorations on the trash can, and it looked decent, and they might have been cooking, and maybe some food that was food residue that just got cooked that smelled good went in there. But what happens afterwards? I learned about post-nut clarity very early on, and I realized you still gonna be here after I come. So I might as well focus on who I want here after I come. So it changed my whole perspective on women and who they're around, what they like to do, tomboys, whatever your size, whatever it is. And I've been lucky enough for whatever reason that people come over to me.
Now niggas in your DM. Now niggas is in your DM.
Yeah. Cause that'll do it.
That'll do it right there.
That will do it.
No, they ain't gonna be in there. Cause
if your vibe is that,
a 7 minutes.
if your vibe is that, that's all I need.
Yeah.
All of the extra, how many, whatever, like you just said.
How long it took for you to get to that point?
Ooh, good question.
But and
I got it in that
you don't
moment.
have to. But what I'm saying is
That moment, like,
that's
But
my
before
whole-
that moment, how long it took you to get there?
Oh, probably not too long.
But
Because
that's-
I knew to myself, but
that-
it was still kind of like, probably for like 3-4 years of, you know, I gotta have the baddie on my arm when I step out.
But that's the
and
whole
then
point that
I
I was-
met the baddie and was like,
it's not what you want, and that's what I
Yeah.
go. That went back to the when you said the whole pyramid thing is you the Michael B. Jordan scenario that you said, and that's why I said men do the same exact thing, and that's fine. I feel
oh, I
like,
ain't never turned them down. I just didn't chase after.
yeah, but you ain't turned them down, but you ain't chase after them,
Yeah.
but you wanted
I
what
was turned
everyone
on.
else.
Yeah.
Want, and that's fine until you got it and it wasn't what it's supposed to be. And then some of them you go after and it's everything you want.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying, just go after what you
I
want.
know. I get the vibe.
Please.
Yeah, I found it out
I don't want to date. So
when I finally moved out.
I wasn't in high school.
When I was in my mom,
You wasn't?
yeah, when I was in my mom's house, like I was still on that mentality. But when I finally moved out and had to spend time with these people, like the real time, like we just sitting next to each other, or we watching a movie and they say some the dumbest shit out there. I'm like, what?
Yeah.
It's like what? What's wrong?
I
Like,
don't want no too serious guy.
right.
What we want to talk? I'm the most
Like,
unserious person.
Every time they come to you talking about MSNBC
I
and
don't
some
want to
shit.
hear that shit.
See what's going on out here in this world.
Right.
Right?
You want to be sitting here talking about a Nerf gun fight
Right.
and it's a war.
Did you know the black man invented the Nerf
I
gun?
wish the fuck I couldn't
I'm
do
pretty
it.
sure that's accurate. I don't know why.
It is.
I'm pretty sure that's
I
accurate.
thought it was what's your home?
The
It
Super
was
Soaker. That
Super
too.
Soaker.
That too.
That too.
Yeah, like I don't want to hear because the man keeping us down. I don't want to hear that shit all day.
Yeah.
Yes,
I don't.
I have a friend like that.
I don't.
Like you'll sing like a nursery rhyme. They'll be like, you know that's racist, right? They
I
just
hate
changed
it.
the words.
Right.
So it'll be
If we randomly, we could be talking about Donald Trump, and I will randomly start singing a song that don't have shit to do with what we talking about. And if I can't be that, I don't need to be with you. Like we could talk about some serious stuff, but I'll be at work and we be talking to like somebody could be asking me about a case, and I'll be like, all right, we could do such and such, and then I just start singing sexy radio.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
And that's just me.
Yeah.
I can't be with no one too serious. I can't be with no damn gym rat because
I need somebody
it's
to do.
4
I need
o'clock in
somebody
the morning. Lay your
movie
ass
quotes.
down.
I need somebody to know movie quotes. Like if I say a random
Yeah.
movie quote, I need somebody to be like,
And you say the next
yeah,
part.
they finish it up.
And if I
Yeah.
say a movie quote and you don't fucking finish it,
Right.
get out.
Right.
No, that's a
They
fact.
can have everything, but they
Yeah,
can get
and
out.
I don't want a gym rat. I want somebody who goes to the gym real hard and then forget to go for like 3
Yes.
weeks.
They in this trash.
Oh,
They-
you specific?
I see
They were
Like, I know them.
Right? They're like,
I know them.
trash.
oh man, I gotta go back to the gym. Like you do that. You
Yeah.
go back to the gym.
That or the
So last one.
Okay.
damn, that was a long ass one we was just talking.
That really was.
Damn, you just go after what you like.
Exactly.
Facts.
Just irk you.
So, Joy Taylor is a sports broadcaster, and she's in the news right now.
I love her.
And I do too.
I don't know who she is, but the fact that she's doing what she's doing, I love her.
So she's
Girl power.
the sister of Jason Taylor, the Hall of Famer from Miami.
Okay, I know who that is.
So Skip Bayless,
This guy.
he has a lawsuit on him because he was trying to get some draws from a hairdresser. He offered a 1.5.
And she suing him?
She said 1.5?
Yeah.
The fuck?
Yeah.
And she ain't do it?
Nope.
Listen, Linda. I had to be very attracted to a guy to have sex with him. 1.5?
1.5.
Listen, I'm gonna close my eyes the whole
Right.
time.
And so in the lawsuit, he was like,
I never
when he
had sex
hug
for
her,
money. I will have that day.
when he hug her, it'd be an extra long hug, like
She must got money.
something.
1.5?
1.5.
I'm sorry, continue.
Right. So in
I
the
sound like a hoe
lawsuit,
right now. But God.
in the lawsuit, they mentioned Joy, saying that she had sex with her co-host at the time, Emmanuel Acho, and the head of content at Fox Sports.
And
Okay.
So they're saying that she slept her way to the top.
I hate that. Why couldn't she just want some dick?
Right. So I'm asking y'all, is it okay
To sleep your way to the top?
to sleep you if you have nobody? Is it okay to sleep your way to the top?
Do you?
Do
Male
you?
or female?
You
gonna sleep
well,
your way
you will take the 1.5. So
Listen, I never had sex for money before, right?
No. Everybody has sex for money before.
And that not okay. You taking me out and stuff, and that's different. But if someone say, "Hey, here go $40. Can we fuck?" I never done that before. It's different.
No one gave you a duffel bag like, yo.
Like I really have to. I really have to be attracted to you to have sex.
Okay.
With you. Like I do. Like that's why my sex count is so low. Even though people won't believe it because y'all not going to. But I have to be very, very attracted to you to have sex with you. 1.5 mil.
1.5.
If I had a boyfriend and the girl offered him 1.5 mil to fuck,
he better go.
You better go fuck her. What's wrong with you?
Well, you gonna break up with her? Because you make bad financial decisions.
Yes, that's
you
exactly.
You make bad financial decisions.
We talked about that before. If you have bad financial decisions, you can't be together.
Because look at us trying to buy a new house and now we can't buy the house. It's right there. And you're not gonna fuck her?
I'm in the bind, Nate.
I said my boyfriend flirt with girls supposed to get discounts. I ain't care.
Yeah, I used to do that.
Why? Because at the end of the day, I know you're going home with me. And if you're going to leave me for her, then you're just going to leave me for her.
I just need the money.
Listen, you don't pay attention. You don't look at the room. This bitch is flirting with you and she about to give us 40% off. Flirt back.
Right?
I'm sorry. That's the point.
Funny.
I am that person. I'm not a jealous type.
So the question was...
Oh, what was the question?
Sleeping to the top. Sleeping to the top.
I don't think it's nothing wrong with it. Me personally, I don't.
Okay.
It is what it is.
I think personally...
People fuck for free.
All the time.
I think if you can do something, like if you have because they say what? They say Kim fuck to the top, right?
She did. She was the type. Kim Kardashian.
And if she did, none of those dudes that smashed can control the influence she has now. Like you can put somebody in front of 1 million people, 1 billion people, but if they can't entertain 1 billion people, no amount of sex behind closed doors is gonna fix that.
And then a lot of people she fucked back then, they don't have a chance now.
Bruh.
And I'm pretty sure
and I hate that narrative that she had relationships.
Yeah,
it's just that she was in the public eye.
So it looks like it was.
It looks wild, yeah.
But at the end of the day, y'all got so much to say about her having all these public relationships and she a hoe. But only way you could be a hoe is if someone. Only way that I could be a hoe is if I have someone to be a hoe with. So if I'm fucking all these niggas, you calling me a hoe, but y'all still smash, or I still got what I needed out of you, but you still calling me a hoe, but. I gave you that disease because that's what y'all saying I had, but I love Kim.
Yeah,
I do.
I love me some Kim.
That's besides the point. I don't think it's nothing wrong with having sex to the top.
I think that people need to stop worrying about that so much because if we think about it in any position, right? If you fuck your way to the top of the rap game, you still got to be able to rap.
You have to.
You fuck your way up to R&B or to be an actor. Or whatever.
She's still on TV
because the people gonna be like, boo, get them out of here. But if the people ain't saying that, you mad? I mean, if we gonna beef with fucking your way up to the top, we're gonna have to make sure that we real life cut out payola. We're gonna have to real life get rid of these ads and being able to pay for followers and pay for blue checks. All of that stuff gotta go.
And y'all gotta say a lot of stuff about these rappers that lie their way to the top
all the time.
What 85% of these rappers that rap about this life is not about none of this stuff, and y'all lie y'all way to the top.
Future never took a drug in his life.
Yeah, his words.
His words. He never took a drug in his life.
His words.
Somebody hurt Future really bad because y'all saw the pictures of how he looked back in the day. Yeah. They hurt him really bad, and then now was like, I don't like people like that. Just because you was hurt now,
it's probably
everybody.
Because his uncles and them were like big niggas, so they probably had like women coming to the studio all the time, and they probably was like,
he probably got little ones. And then he's trying to overcompensate. And then that's the case, that's fine, because he's still fucking them. He's still getting bitches, so. But I just feel like somebody had to hurt Future.
Absolutely. And
whoever it was, I'm going to bop that bitch upside her head, because why y'all do that to that man?
Why you have did that?
But yeah, the sex, the way up to the top, I don't see nothing wrong with it. I love that. I love nepotism. Because if I got it, listen, my kids won't have it. Especially if they deserve it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not that huge LeBron fan, but I love the fact that he got his son on the Lakers.
I like that.
He probably don't deserve it.
He trash. That's it.
And he can be trash. But at the end of the day, if he was able to get his son on that team, you know how many of the other races do that to their kids all the time and they don't deserve those positions?
You right.
Do it.
You right.
We don't do it enough.
That's what I'm saying. I hate the whole because I struggle, you struggle. No, motherfucker. If I can get you here, like that's the same
I did that with my son.
That's the same when it comes to college and stuff. If I know for a fact that I can get my kid in this school because of who I am, I'm going to get my kid in this goddamn school. Maybe the little
Shorty from
slow. Get them in the school.
Shorty from Step by Step. No, Full House. Aunt Becky. She got her daughter into the school.
But she should have.
She paid.
Oh
the
yeah,
school.
I remember that whole situation.
She paid the school. Like my daughter.
Yes, I
coming.
remember.
Then her daughter didn't even go to the school.
I remember that whole situation, and then they was trying to lock up. Like she was trying to lock her up. I fucking love that for her. Not the locked up part. Right. That's what you're supposed to do.
This world is really crazy.
It's
like
crazy.
That, you can't tell me
that
life is about that life is about relationships. It's all about relationships. That's why people get in the fraternities, the sororities, to build a relationship. Not what you know is who you know.
I told my son
I can't put my kids on.
Right, that's stupid. No, do it.
Can't put my mans on,
because
my girl on.
If you put your peoples on and they end up failing, and they won't have that position no more. But if I have the power to put you in this position, and it's up to you to do what you have to do after you get in the position.
You still got to be able to do
but
the job.
If I can get
like we said before, you got to be able to rap.
You in this position, I'm gonna put you in this position to succeed.
Yeah.
This is the purpose of me being the only successful one. That's lonely as fuck. Right. I want to see someone else up here with me. Now,
if I get you the job, and you
gotta
fuck it up.
I'm not gonna help you with that. Now I don't like that. The same when it comes to like, and I'm not that person. Like I hope my kids never do that. Like if I have the position to, and my kid, I don't want to say it this way. If one of my sons raped someone, right, and I can get them out of that, I'm not doing that. Okay. Now I don't like that type of motherfucker, you're going to jail. You are going to jail. I'll put a little money on your books.
It's a mental disturbance.
But if he actually did it, because I'm a female before I'm a mother, if I know for a fact that he actually did it, I'm not saving you. Your ass going to fucking jail.
Oh no, I'm a man, and I feel you there.
That's different. Stuff like that is different. When it comes to little stuff like that. But if I know for a fact my son probably not that good at this job, but he probably can maintain it, and maybe when he get in a position he can do better, and I can give it to him.
And with Bronny, he's not with the Lakers all the time. He's in the G League, so I get that part. But when he was starting and like. I'm like, bro, come on.
Yeah, no,
starting is wild.
That's
wild. I'm like, come on,
that's when you.
At the end of the day,
like, cause y'all want to make a moment.
But at the end of the day, they have to. But y'all have to see it. They have to see it because
we also got to remember it's entertainment.
They're money wise. They need to
entertainment
sell
before
jerseys.
Sports.
They need to sell these tickets because the Lakers is not what the Lakers is right now. So the fact that people gonna buy the tickets because they want to see the father and son duo, it makes sense.
Yeah, because they want to take pictures with the jerseys.
Yeah, oh my God, it looks so cute, and now they taking them out.
Right.
He already got the money.
Exactly.
Yeah, I mean, I think
he had the money walking in.
He did.
But circle back to Joy.
Fuck your way to the top. I love that for you.
Right. Circle back to Joy. People are saying this is reverse pretty privilege that's happening to her because she's a very attractive woman.
I don't see nothing wrong with pretty privilege either.
Right. So she's a very attractive woman. So they're saying if she wasn't as attractive, none of this would be happening. She would not be where she's at.
And I think that's a lie because...
Okay. I think it's her brother. I think it's the nepotism that got her there.
Well, a lot of people be saying so much stuff to people that's not as pretty and as ugly, but they the ones that be getting a lot of stuff behind closed doors as well.
They do.
But it could be both. I don't know. It could be both. It could be because she's pretty.
Well, I think there's another side to pretty privilege that people ignore.
Okay.
Like when you're pretty, a lot of the times you may get in rooms that you didn't have to work your way in, which is what they're like accusing her of. But the problem is it's hard to maintain the room if you never had to work to get in there. So once they're in there, if they're maintaining it, I don't really see how we can still
call it pretty privilege because you don't.
The pretty privilege got her in the door. I get it. People like to look at beautiful people.
Right. But
you know what I'm
boring.
But if you lack in it, you're not going to stay in that position long.
Yeah,
a lot of people that had that pretty privilege, you get there, but if you're not doing what you're supposed to do when you get there, you don't stay there. So
why you don't find anything wrong with pretty privilege? Because I know the ladies is going to be like, what the fuck?
Well, because everybody's going to get an advantage.
Listen, if I had.
Come on, team.
I'm trying to figure out how to word it. Alright, so me and my older sister are complete opposites.
Okay.
We complete opposites. My sister into fashion. She into the heels. But my sister, she's gay. And people can't believe it. So a lot of men do so much stuff because they can't believe she's gay and they trying to talk her out of it. My sister, you gonna buy it. You want to buy it. If you want to give me stuff, I'm gonna take it. You can't be mad at me because you ain't gonna get nothing out of it.
Right.
So her
I don't get niggas
but
like
her
that.
pretty privilege come from when she do certain, just because of how she looks, she gets so much stuff. I benefit off of that shit half of the time too.
Okay.
I don't see nothing wrong with it. So we gonna get, if you want to pay for us to go on a trip because y'all like how she look, but y'all mad because y'all ain't gonna get no, that's on you. I benefit from it too. I love it. Listen, I love it, especially when we was kids. You know, the shit we used to get because how she looked. I loved it. I mean, I got it on the back end because the sneak tip. Because you're a tomboy, but we can't be in public.
Gotcha.
Not on no you hide me type shit. But I'm gonna give you this $5. $5 a lot in the 90s when you 10 years old. But I'm gonna give you this money, but I don't want everybody to know. I'm gonna take it.
They hiding the world from
But
you.
but I don't know. I just can't describe it. I just really don't see nothing wrong with it. The same way with
pretty privilege is.
I just don't like the pretty privilege if you're a bitch. Like you don't have to be a bitch. You already got the look. So why are you doing so much? I don't like that. I don't like that type of.
Because they never had to work on her personality.
Yeah, they didn't. They never had to.
I don't like it. So the one we talking about, Joy, is she a bitch? Like,
no, not from what I've seen.
Not from what we saw.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, girl, fuck your way.
The nigga funny. She cracked jokes on TV.
I love her.
Like, yeah.
I ain't never. I'm gonna Google her when we done. I love her, and I ain't never seen it before. Girl, get your coins. Fuck what everybody else say. They jealous.
I don't have a problem with pretty privilege because
there's
there's always advantages in anything, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Because no matter how much I work at basketball, I can go out there 12, 15 hours a day for the next 10, 15 years. Could have been doing that since I was 7. I'm never going to be 6'5".
Yeah, you're not.
Somebody was just born 6'5", and they was like, you play basketball? I'm like, nah, I could teach you basketball, but I need that height.
Yeah, we can't teach height. Yeah.
Now, all of a sudden, he has an advantage over me, and he didn't work for it. Yeah. So, am I supposed to be mad at that?
No.
I was born with a skill.
It is
I can rap my ass off. There's some people that can spend all day, every day working on something that I can just freestyle off the top of my head and forget once it leaves my lips. You see what I'm saying? So, everybody has their own advantages. Everybody has their own privileges, but you just need to cater to yours. If you're not the girl that's getting pretty privilege, cater to what your thing is.
Right.
Are you the woman that can cook her ass off? Are you the woman that can talk that shit? Are you that woman that's gonna laugh me right out my drawers? Yeah. Whoever you are, be that person, be the best at that, and then you'll get the privilege where you deserve it.
Your confidence is key. Like
facts.
I love to see, like I like watching if you're looking at social media or whatever, and you got that person and you have these certain females or males that don't look what everybody think they supposed to look, but their confidence is out the world. And when you read the comments, there's so much negative stuff because they're not even pretty, but their confidence.
You know who's like that?
I fucking love a ugly, confident person.
Super Scent. She's like that.
I fucking love Super. I know who Super is. I love Super.
Yeah, she's like that.
She had that attitude when she was big, when she got small. Super.
She's real small now, but she used to be big.
She owned a makeup line or crayon something, whereas though her palettes and stuff is based off of school. It was such a good marketing plan. I fucking love Super.
Facts.
But I like her. I like her confidence. Like a lot of people would say so much stuff about her looks and don't think she's the best looking person. She don't give two shits about none of that shit.
Not at all.
Because her confidence outweighs anything. She's who she is in any room that she step in. I know who that is.
She's a millionaire now too.
A millionaire. She's been a millionaire for a minute because she hit millionaire status before she had the baby. And the guys that she was dating, like her baby father, he wasn't no millionaire, nothing like that. She didn't treat him no different. She don't treat people no different. I fucking love Super. She's a perfect example of this whole scenario.
So, and then on the other side of the spectrum, we got B. Simone. Like, people find her attractive, but when people meet her, they don't particularly like her.
I don't think they like B. Like, B. Simone is who she is, and she just who she is. And a lot of people think that she's supposed to change who she is or humble herself just because she's already where she is now. But this is who I am. It's either you like it or you don't.
But like Kevin on stage said, likability takes you way farther than anything else.
And if you don't like her, when people meet her and if they don't like her, then they don't like her. You know what I'm saying? So if you keep meeting these people and all these people just don't like you, they just not going to end up liking you. Either you're going to realize it's you and you're going to change your ways, or you're not going to realize it's you and you're going to be still stuck and lonely because you keep putting yourself in that same box. But when it comes to people liking her and y'all know the type of person she is, why y'all keep going after her if y'all already know the type of person she is? That's on you. You can't be mad
because she has a status.
You can't be mad if she treating you a certain type of way when y'all already know she's going to treat you
like and
a
dislike
certain
is
type
so
of
crazy now these days. Like these days, like and dislike
being
is
liked
so
is
crazy.
so important right now.
But it's crazy when you think about the concept, because literally the most liked people are the most disliked people online, but the money they make says the opposite of it. Like, for example, Cooking with Kaya. I never heard of this girl until I seen all the hate she was getting. I was like, let me look this up.
I never looked at none of her videos.
Oh, I looked it up after I seen all the hate.
None of that.
That first plate was fire.
But I fucking love her because why y'all mad at this little girl? Because y'all niggas want. None of them gonna get her.
Nah.
So the fact that she's
even
twerking,
if they do, so
what? If she's twerking with a plate of food,
because she said, "I'm gonna cook for your man,"
and if she can take your nigga, why you still want?
If she can take your nigga,
because they feel threatened. That's
stupid.
Womanhood.
It's stupid.
The womanhood is threatened.
I fucking love Cooking with Kaya, and I think she should keep doing what she's doing on. Fuck all that hate, because and then I think the worst part about it,
Cooking with Shantae, and then he ain't gonna be looking at that.
The worst part, all of the people that's hating on her.
I mean, you gotta show love to all ages.
A lot of people that's hating on her is my age class and higher. Y'all too fucking grown to hate this girl.
Absolutely.
A lot of them ain't cooking.
That's the problem. If your nigga want her, he's a fucking pedophile. She's too fucking young.
They door dashing.
Y'all in y'all 40s. And this girl, what, 2021?
Yeah.
If your man want someone, I understand that she's legally grown and realistically you can date her. Me personally, if a man is that age and he wants someone that's young, it's fucking disgusting. That's just my personal preference. It don't have nothing to do with she young, she got a tight body, etc., etc. It's nothing that y'all can talk about. What are you talking about with a 20-year-old?
Time out. I gotta ask this question really quick. Is it me because I'm getting older, or is it just different? Because I feel like these 21, 22-year-olds, her specifically, she looks like a kid to me. And I didn't think that 21-year-olds look like that when I was 21.
Right.
How did 21s look like when you was 21?
I felt like they looked like adults.
They did.
I don't know your
She looks like a kid to me. I'm 39. I'm
gonna say this. I don't know.
39.
I don't. Oh, okay. We on the same age. We did look like you. I just feel
like we look older.
I don't know. I think it's a little in between. I feel like a lot of the younger kids now look older than. I feel like they look older than what they.
I mean, some of that is stress and drugs.
Yes,
but
a
lot of that stress and drugs.
And then I feel like a lot of people our age look a lot younger than what we are.
Because we're finally coming out of all that.
Yeah, because
we're starting to
when I tell people my age, they don't believe it. But then at the end of the day, you gotta think.
Oh,
it's
they
no way I'm
tell me all the time.
27. It's no way I'm 27 with a 17-year-old. I mean, I could be, but. If I have a 17-year-old at 27, my parents should be locked up, and whoever touched me should be locked up.
Yeah.
If I have a 17-year-old.
I tell the people, I'm like, yeah, my son 29. They just stop. They
just can't believe. Damn, shit. I'm sorry. All right, that's besides.
I had them young too. That's crazy.
But yeah, I just feel like a lot of these older females hate. And if I'm sitting there, and my nigga looking at a Cooking with Kaya video, and she starts twerking, I probably look at the video too. Yeah. I just feel like it's so much.
The ego.
Y'all do too much. Maybe because I just never been a jealous type.
Yeah, that's it.
We both of us walking, and
they have that ego.
Walking by.
Learn to cook.
I'ma look, and if you don't see it, I'ma tap look.
That's the whole.
And then I understand the food probably not even good, and you mad at her.
Just because the plate look good don't mean the food good.
That don't mean the plate. Girl, Kaya, you gotta keep twerking.
If you are a woman and you are hating on Cooking with Kaya, this is what you do.
Just don't start an OnlyFans, sweetie. Don't start an OnFans.
Oh, she already at one.
Don't do all that fucking and shit. Because I hope she don't, because you don't have to. Yeah. If you want to do it, but please don't.
She might
I don't have nothing. I don't think there's nothing wrong with it.
She might.
I can whip right in the camera for this.
But don't do it if you don't have to.
She might cook with less clothes on. That's probably.
Hey, if you are a woman that is hating on Cooking with Kaya, right?
Insane.
I need you to understand this. Your hate is a reflection of what you're not doing.
Yeah.
So if you got a problem with your man looking at Cooking with Kaya, go find you some nice clothes that's gonna work for you.
Yeah, girl, them cheekies, they love it.
And go cook something. I promise you, cooking with Kaya is interesting until there's ass and chicken wings in my kitchen right now.
I never watched it. Does she actually cook on the
I don't
video?
know. I never saw.
I just see her with the plate
I
in her
don't
hand.
know. I really
She does
don't know.
cook in the video.
Okay.
I don't know. I
had to go find out. I was
only
like,
thing
what
I
is all this
see
hate?
Is the cooking with
Yeah,
like
yeah.
anytime I see something, you just see her with the
Yeah, I just see the
cooking
end.
with
I don't never
Kaya.
see the-
And then after I saw, I kept hearing it everywhere, and I was like, oh, she definitely look good. Oh, she
I mean, I
look
laughed
good.
when I first
But
seen
I never
it.
actually looked. I
I
never.
thought she was hilarious, but
I didn't look it
it was
up
genius.
because I didn't look it up. I just.
But you know, on the other side, that's how the fellas feel about Aaron Pierre.
Oh yeah,
I don't know who they are, but I don't give a
people
fuck.
Yeah.
is so mad about
They
Aaron
mad at
Pierre.
Aaron Pierre.
That's Mufasa.
For what?
Leave
Yeah.
Mufasa alone, even though he should have been scarred.
Yeah, he should
But,
have. He definitely looked like Scar.
I don't know. People just crazy.
But yeah, like I saw a
people be
meme.
jealous over stuff that's not being jealous. It's stupid. And then at the end of the day, if your significant other is going to leave you for something, if they want to leave you for something else, then let them go.
Yeah.
Don't sit here and try to hold on to something that if it's that easy for you to leave me, I'm gonna be hurt. I'm gonna be crying. I don't think I'm gonna lose no weight. I've never been a person that lost weight after a breakup.
I did.
I eat more. I want more food. I wish I was that person.
I'll be hungry.
Cause that last breakup, right? It was a year ago.
Yeah.
Why the fuck am I still fat? Why did I lose weight? Shit.
Because you don't be caring, bro.
I do care. I was
No. When you come outside, you don't be caring.
I do. I just gotta get that shit out. I don't like feeling sad.
Exactly.
So I don't want to keep being in that.
But
I should have lost weight.
There's a meme.
hurt.
There's a dude cooking for his girl,
Aww.
and he turned around. All he heard was Aaron P. Yeah, that's
Oh
Mufasa.
yeah, I saw that video.
Nigga looked so.
He was so upset.
He was like, he had the chef hat on and everything.
It's like 1 in a million that this girl is going to see this guy.
Bro, and he got like 3 brothers. Give one of the brothers, bro.
Yeah, people just need to stop being jealous over stuff. It's stupid.
Something popped in my head.
He on phase.
Like everybody else do.
Yeah, scar because he's not Mufasa. He's scarred. He can phase out.
Jamel Hill is also she used to be. ESPN got her the fuck out of there.
What did she do?
No, she was pro-black, so they was like
super.
Yeah,
that's how I know her.
Right.
Bitches.
So
jealous.
Me personally, I said they hating on Joy because Jamel is gorgeous. No one tried Jamel the entire time there.
Cause she ain't play that.
Right.
Okay.
So I had another podcast, and my co-host said it's her attitude, right? Because Jamel, like he said, don't play. Like she act like she don't play, and I was wondering because they're both attractive women, and Jamel is definitely she's cool. Like that's if she was here, she would be here. That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
Like, so why didn't they do this campaign for Jamel? But they're trying to get Joy up out of there.
I mean, that's society.
Cooking
besides,
same exact premise.
It's just society. Like people don't like stereotypes and stuff like that. But life is about stereotypes. And at the end of the day, if I fuck 100 guys, I'm a hoe. You fuck 100 bitches, you the nigga. That's just how it is, unfortunately. But I think a lot of people should stop caring about that stuff.
Yes.
Yeah. Because me personally, I love sex. So if I want to have sex with a lot, I haven't. I should. I swear. I keep telling y'all I miss my whole phase. I'm too young to be a hoe.
You keep saying that.
I keep saying that.
Well, go ahead.
Fuck no. I'm way too old to be a fucking hoe.
You ain't 40 yet. Go ahead, just knock it out real quick.
I think about before.
But knock it out before you hit the 40.
but then I had my whole phase and it's trash.
Yeah, that's a
You know
possibility.
how bad that is?
Just be in the
To
water.
want to have a lot of sex and the sex is bad? Bruh.
You gotta bet. You gotta bet them niggas
No,
out.
then there's a waste of a body because I count all my bodies. And now I got a waste of a body. Oh, that is the what? That's one reason why I don't want to date now. Because if I date someone and we have sex and this I was fine by myself, and then now I finally had sex with you with a condom. I hate fucking condom sex. I hate condom sex for so long.
That's why you ain't doing it.
That's one of the main reasons.
That'll do it.
Because who the fuck want to have condom sex? Not saying I don't use
Hey,
condoms. They not listening to what I'm saying.
You telling niggas to be hoes, leap to the top, take the condoms
because
off.
if you, at the end of the day, people gonna do it regardless.
Yeah.
Because even if You could be the good girl and you still want to catch flack. So do what the fuck you want to do.
And that's a
Stop
fact.
caring
There's
about
no
what people-
way
There's
to
no,
there.
There's no in and out. So
is that the moral
now
of the story?
you didn't sleep to
Do
your,
what the hell you want.
Now you ain't sleep your way to the
What
top.
you want.
And you really wanted to sleep your way to the top, and then you still got. Now they saying something else different about her.
Yeah.
Like she got the job because she
Right.
pretty. When all along she really got the job because she got the job. You know what I'm saying?
And
it's I fucking hate it.
And if you don't do it, and you still sitting in data entry, and you see somebody who did do it, you be like,
Man. And then she wanted to do it. That's what makes it
Right.
bad. Like I understand the people that wanted that. Oh, you gotta sleep with me to get up there. And
Yeah.
you really didn't want
Yeah,
to
the
do
Harvey
it. Stick to
Weinstein
your fucking
motherfuckers,
guns.
you
don't do it,
Fuck
yeah.
y'all. Just stick to your guns, and it's perfectly fine for you not to sleep your way at the top. If that's how you feel, living your truth and don't do it. But it is some people that want to do it and mind your business. If she
Right.
wanted to suck a little dick, and then she probably didn't even have to suck a dick. These guys out here love giving head. They probably wanted to give her head.
and that's probably all that
And
happened.
she probably got her way to the top.
That's probably all that
I
happened.
don't know why guys don't think that's the truth. I got way more head partners than sex partners. That's
No, I
besides the
can see
point.
that.
But
Hold up. So head ain't nobody?
huh?
Head not nobody?
I mean, it's a different type of body.
Okay.
Like you gotta put them in different categories. So you can have your
Yep.
head category,
That's
and you can have your sexual.
crazy.
On that note, we're gonna fade out until the next time.
You don't think it's
That's funny. I need some time to sit on that one.
Think about it.
Tina,
But I'm sorry. Yes, I'm glad that you slept your way to the top. Fuck these motherfuckers.
what's your last word for the good folks?
I just said it. Like, you know.
No, you talking to her. I'm gonna put
Oh,
everybody.
everybody. Okay.
Everybody to the top. Go ahead, everybody start fucking.
Everybody,
world might be a
I
better
guess
place.
my last thing is stop caring what everybody else think. At the end of the day, they're going to feel some type of way about you even if they don't know you at all. Or even if they don't know anything about you. If someone say something slightly about you, they're going to run with it. So do what you want to do. Live in your truth. Then don't sleep your way to the top or sleep your way to the top. Fuck it. I love it.
Yeah, that's a great outro.
You see what I'm saying?
But if you sleep your way to the top, please wear protection.
Please.
Please wear protection.
Don't be like Tina.
For sex? That's how I want to date. You ain't going to me raw hell. It's fucking disgusting.
Go ahead, Ty.
I'm sorry, damn. How you gonna top that? Top that so people don't just think
right.
about what I just said.
I think overall, people need to understand whatever you do is going to disappoint somebody. Just make sure the person you disappointing ain't you. That means in who you date, in the job you get, however you get it, your money. Some people don't even need a bunch of money for them to get what they want.
Yep.
So just make sure you stay within the person that you want to be and you strive to be that person.
Yep.
And don't let all of this shit out here turn you into somebody you ain't going to recognize.
Fuck them.
And I say, date who you want to date, no matter how much money they make. If they can take care of themselves off their paycheck, it shouldn't matter.
They can't take it themselves for 25.
Not 25. No.
Okay.
Nobody can do 25.
I just don't want y'all to fucking, hate me because I said that.
Maryland alone, I think they said you need 70 at least to survive. So,
Shit, don't shut me.
see what I'm saying? Me too.
Like, wait.
So yeah. So if they can survive on their paycheck, however they survive on their paycheck,
Yeah.
let them rock. Let them be. So, but yeah, good conversation. This is a really good fucking conversation. Wow. All right. Yeah. 2 hours long. Okay.
Look at that.
So, thank y'all for watching. Thank y'all for listening. This will be out shortly because we didn't take no breaks. So
We did.
yeah, so it's gonna be a simple edit. So y'all see this soon. Thank you, Tina, for showing up. Thank you, Ty, for showing up. Thank y'all for the excellent conversation as usual. And y'all will see us again in like 17 months
17 months.
17 months is crazy.
when we talk about head being a body. So until next time.
It is not a body.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
If you, yeah, it could be, I guess. I didn't think
I would at least give it a half.
Shit, that means my body count went up.
That's what I'm saying. At least 0.5. You
I
gotta
don't
give
know
it.
why, because his body's connected.
I
don't think.
I think it's
it count.
insertion.
I think it count if you
So
cheat.
if something,
Cheating, if someone give you head that's cheating,
then that means it's a body.
It has to be a body.
It has to be.
crazy.
If you call that cheating, then it's a body.
Some hoe. I'm joking.
A head hoe.
I'm joking.
Head hocho.
A head hoe.
Head hocho.
I'll take it.
You take head hoe?
Fuck yeah, I take a
All
head hoe.
right.
What you
Cool.
talking
All
about?
right.
Hell Hell yeah.
Until next time, we got Ty, the head hoe, and then we out of here.
They gonna hate me.
Take flight.